Human trafficking is just the tip of the iceberg for these companies. Pornhub has been caught red-handed having 58 videos on their site in which a 15-year-old girl is raped. There is no other way to put it. Previously, these companies were protected under free speech, but even a libertarian like me knows that is not a suitable argument. For one, she is a child that cannot legally enter into any contract with this company. For another, each time she got pregnant, she was forced to have an abortion. The good news is that people are waking up to this evil, and senators like Ben Sasse of Nebraska are calling for the site and those like it to be shut down. This rarely ever happens, and it is usually a sign that something very big happened. Most people are blaming the coronavirus, which they somehow blame Trump for. Seriously, a virus that originated in China, that Trump reacted to as a national emergency after one death, and to which he sealed the borders before this? However, the real problem is between Saudi Arabia and Russia. When Russia refused the latest OPEC deal, Saudi Arabia flooded the market with oil. And as everyone knows, if you increase the supply, the price goes down. This caused ripples throughout the economy, as there is not a single market that is not affected by oil. Russia demanding independence may have something to do with the immeasurable success that the United States had after Trump relaxed regulations on fossil fuels and natural gas. We are told to go out into all the world and spread the good news. James Hodge was given a particular job without any clear instructions. Having cleared himself of drugs some 4 years ago, he decided to paint a semi-truck with Bible scenes. He hopes that this will become a full-time ministry. We need more people like him, outspreading the word in any way possible. The only reason why Biden is in this campaign in the first place is because the DNC put him there, so that investigating his son would be political corruption. However, their plan failed, and now because so many people support him, he cannot back down. Their only other alternative is a literal communist. Political commentators have been saying for years that Trump's mental health is in decline, without any evidence. Trump even took a cognitive test with his doctor. When speaking to a friend on this matter, he declared that the doctor was biased. Who else would have issued the test? Supposedly Trump is mentally incompetent because he claimed that windmills cause cancer.
And they say the noise causes cancer. You tell me that one, okay?
Yeah. President Trump never made that claim. This is just getting ridiculous. Even with Biden insulting the common folk to their faces when they approach him. However, the most deliciously ironic part of all of this is that more delegates are going to the brain-dead hair sniffer than are going to Comrade Sanders. Hurricane Maria was a terrible tragedy, but the first thing that liberals decided to do was blame President Trump for how he handled it. However, the FBI has arrested a FEMA administrator as well as several others in relation to poor execution of the situation in Puerto Rico. Trump claimed that there was corruption involved with the agencies and corporations that were rebuilding the territory. After many wire transfers, the territory did not get rebuilt. Instead, the well-connected people got rich.
Just follow the money.
Federal Judge Royce Lamberth issued an order demanding that Hillary Clinton testify in regards to her tenure as Secretary of State. He does not trust her official story, that it was personal emails and no government emails were present when she wiped the server clean. We all know that she used the server to make deals, whether that be selling our uranium to the Russians or giving governments special deals if they donated to her charity. I certainly hope that Clinton does not send her goons after him. The U.S. State Department is officially calling Palestine-supporting citizens in Jerusalem Arab residents or non-Israeli residents. While we all know that this was true from the beginning, it is good to see official documentation reflecting this. This all comes after President Trump released his peace plan for the area. The Palestinians rejected it because they want to keep killing Israelis with impunity. However, these Arab residents already consider themselves as such since they want the land of Jerusalem for their capital. I'm just going to say it. If you place terrorists in charge of stopping terrorists, the terrorists are going to get through. 174 House Democrats decided that they would stand against a TSA amendment to keep convicted terrorists from working for the TSA. If these people had their way, the 9/11 hijackers could make sure that no one brings box cutters on board. Do they really believe these people have security in mind? Granted, the TSA is made of nothing but glorified mall cops that get paid to grope, but that is another issue altogether. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion.